Trauma counselling and training by Japanese teachers was a key element of the Aceh project. Irianti Saya Baduddin was one of 389 local teachers in the trauma counselling course, which enabled her to reach out to other survivors whose lives were also shattered by the massive waves that swept ashore that fateful day. Irianti, who lost her mother and 2 daughters, recalls the tsunami.
Saat itu saya digulung oleh gelombang yang hitam, lalu saya sampai tidak sadar. Ketika saya sadar, saya sudah di atas sebuah pintu, daun pintu yang hanyut. Saya berada di atas daun pintu dan saya pun dibawa oleh gelombang dengan tidak terarah. Lalu sampailah saya melihat orang yang selamat di atas atap rumah. Mereka mengatakan, awas, gelombang kedua datang lagi. Namun akhirnya saya dengan suami juga terpisah karena air sangat tinggi dan hitam dan saya sangat takut sekali. Lalu tidak lama kemudian saya mengira itu kiamat. Lalu saya pun menyerah diri kepada Tuhan, kepada Allah, dan saya pasrah dihantam gelombang saat itu.
But thanks to EI's post-tsunami project, Irianti has been able to rebuild her life as a mother and as a teacher. For Jerome Fernandez, coordinator of EI's post-tsunami reconstruction program, it was one of the toughest challenges of his life.
I didn't realize what I was getting into. It was an enormous task, and I was not an engineer, I was not an architect. I never had anything to do with buildings. I can't even hit a nail straight into the wall. And I picked human bones with my own hands on the sites of the school that I was supposed to build. It just was just coming out from the earth, you know. When you clear the earth, you find bones coming out from the earth, and that's terrible. So to me, when I see children enjoying the environment of the school, the facilities we have given, and the joy of wanting to go to school, that makes my day. To the children and the teachers who contributed to the funds of the tsunami funds, I would say not a single rupiah has gone astray. I can vouch for that. Every penny, every dollar, every cent that you gave really went to the people of Aceh.
Key, I believe, to the work we did was that the teacher organisations themselves were also involved in the project at the country level, both in Aceh and also in Sri Lanka. And I think that is one of the things that we've learned. So as we change the way we operate in response to these type of crises, we will always take what we've learnt from Aceh and the tsunami. Oxfam Novib from the Netherlands was our partner. In fact, they were the funding partner predominantly in the project. We would not have been able to actually undertake the project without Oxfam Novib's support, because we brought different resources and different knowledge and different skills to the partnership. But it was an important one, and I would really like to acknowledge the importance of Oxfam Novib and thank them for their contribution. I think it taught us a lot about the fact that students and teachers around the world always want to act together to help each other. I think that's what we learnt. The response in my own country I observed from schools where students ran just small fundraising activities. They wrote letters, they raised funds, they wanted to assist. I think we saw that replicated right around the world, and our teachers too. They themselves hadn't experienced such devastation, but they could see the devastation that our brothers and sisters were experiencing in Aceh, and they wanted to work with them to help. I think Education International is a big family, and it is about solidarity and working together, and I think this project simply actually just was a very good example of that.